Hi there and welcome to your yoga class. We have our Christmas tree this time. It must be Christmas yoga. You'd be absolutely right. We are going to go to the North Pole today to visit Santa. That's right. But let's get started. First of all, let's come onto our knees. That's it. And let's pat our knees, and you can sing the song as well if you know the words. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Say hello and namaste. Time for fun and yoga play. Am I ready? Yes, I am. Sitting on my mat. Brilliant singing. It must be all those Christmas carols you're singing. Getting lots of practice in. Now we get our little friend out. What's his name? His name is Om. That's right. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done. So here he comes. Just loves Christmas yoga. Yes, he does. He likes hearing about all the snow and all the presents. Yes, he hopes to get a bone for Christmas, but he's going to lie on his yoga mat just here, watch all our yoga, and we're going to say our magic yoga word. So, sitting with your legs crossed in a basket and with a nice straight back and your hands at your heart, we are going to say Namaste after 3. 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Oh my goodness, well done. So the first thing we're going to do before we go to the North Pole is we're going to make a Christmas pudding. Yes, we are. So we are going to sit with our legs nice and wide, our hands out in front, and we're going to get our ingredients. What do we think is in a Christmas pudding? Well, first of all, I think we should get some figs. Yes, have you ever heard of a fig? Lovely, lovely things that are in a nice Christmas pudding. So watch out for figs this Christmas. Let's turn round, get our figs and go boop, 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 boop. That's it. Now next, we're going to put some cherries into our Christmas pudding. Let's turn round, get the cherries, and we're going to slice our cherries. Chop, 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 chop. Lovely. Now, next we're going to get some currants. They're sort of like raisins. So coming round, get your currants and go boop, 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 boop. And then last of all, we're going to reach round and get a coin to put in the Christmas pudding, and the lucky person will find it. Hopefully they won't eat it, no, but it will be very, very big so they'll see it. So let's get our coin and plop it in. That's it. Now let's give it a little stir. Get your spoon out and give it a stir. Stir it, stir it, stir it, and back the other way. Stir it, stir it, stir it. Well done. So let's get going. So we're going to cross our legs and we're going to go to the North Pole in a balloon. Yes, we are. A big hot air balloon. So let's cross our legs, put your hands at your mouth, and we've got to blow up our own hot air balloons. So you ready? That's it. Side to side. That's it, rocking from one side of your bottom to another, and we're floating high in the air, high above the sky, all the way to the North Pole, and we land on a mountain. So let's stand up like a mountain, hands in at the side, nice and still and tall, like a mountain, and we're going to take some nice mountain breaths. That's right, we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth like this. Okay, so we're going to do 3 of them. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Well done. Now this is a very, very big mountain. So we're going to have to climb a little bit higher if we're going to try and find Santa and his grotto. So lifting one foot up and one hand, the opposite hand from the leg that you've got up, climbing up, and the same on the other side. That's it. Climbing up the mountain. We get to the top of the mountain, we get our yoga binoculars out and we put them on. We twist from one side to the other. No sign of Santa. He's definitely not at the top of the mountain. So we decide to go back down the mountain, but we're not going to climb down. That's a little bit too boring for us. We are going to go in a sleigh, and it's pulled by a husky. Do you know what a husky is? It's a type of dog, a very strong dog that can pull a sleigh. So let's come into husky pose. Come down onto your hands and knees, and we're going to pop our bottoms up into husky dog pose and say woof, 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 woof. That's it. And then we come and sit down. That's it. In our sleigh, and we hold on to the reins and we go down the mountain. So lean back. That's it. Then lean from side to side. Lean back again. Lean forward and back. Oh my goodness. We are whizzing all over the place. This husky is super fast. So we get to the bottom. And we sit there and we suddenly realise how nice and quiet it is at the bottom of the mountain. And there's some snow pitter-pattering, pitter-patter, 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 on our faces. And it's so lovely and calm. We look to one side. We can't see Santa anyway. Look to the other side. I wonder where he is. But there in the distance, we can see a little cabin. I think that might be his house, his grotto. So let's stand up and do cabin pose. Feet apart, hands right up and looking up into cabin pose. So we walk through the snow, so taking nice big steps. That's it, walking through the snow. Oh, that's Christmas Day. That's it. Walk, 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 walking through the snow. Well done. And it is Santa's grotto. What a stroke of luck. But in the garden, he has got the biggest, best Christmas tree you've ever seen, of course, because it's Santa. So we have to come into tree pose now. Do any of you know how to do tree pose? Well, we put one foot up on our ankle like this and our hands at our heart. That's it. Now you can put your foot up a little higher if you want, if you're nice and steady. And we've got to do the other side as well. That's it. So we get lots of things on the Christmas tree, don't we? We certainly do. We get, well, where do we start? We get baubles first of all, don't we? Nice, round, bright, shiny baubles. So let's come down on our knees and sitting back in our heels and tuck our head in like this into a nice round bauble. That's it. And we get some stars on the tree as well. Let's stand up, feet apart, stretching your arms out into star pose. That's it. Now right at the top of the tree, what do we get to the top of a tree? A fairy. That's right. Now we're going to do some fairy wings, okay? Let me show you how to do some fairy wings. I'll turn round. Now you can either hold on to your elbows like this, and look, you've got wee fairy wings here, or if you want to, you can reach your fingertips together and turn your hands the other way and snake them up your back so that you've got wee fairy wings. That's it. And the fairy stands at the top of the tree looking very beautiful and very graceful as well. What a lovely big tree. So we go into the garden and we knock at the door. So let's come down. That's it. And knock our feet on the floor. Knock, knock, knock. Knock, knock, knock. Can we hear anyone? What about the other side? No, there's nobody answering. Well, right enough, it is a busy time of year for Santa, isn't it? So, well, we give the door a wee push and the door's open already. It's unlocked, so coming up into door pose on your knees, put one foot out to the side and one hand up and open up the door. And we must shut the door as well so that all the heat doesn't get out. Let's put our leg out to the side and other hand, and boom, shut the door. And we are in Santa's grotto. This is like, oh, can't believe our eyes. There are toys absolutely everywhere. There's dollies up on the shelf, big rag dolls. So let's stand up. We're going to bend over and you're going to let yourself just hang like a rag doll. That's it. Just wave your arms about. Wonderful. You can bend your knees as well, but just let your arms wave about. And I can see some nutcracker soldiers as well. Now, what do soldiers do? They stand up nice and tall, and we're going to march like a soldier. Are you ready? Now, nice high knees. Let's go. Da, 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 da. Keep marching. That's it. Attention. That's it. Now, what other toys can we see? We can see airplanes. They look wonderful. They're up on the ceiling. So we stand nice and tall, hands out to the side, and we go, meow, meow, over to the side, meow, meow. Wonderful. We can see some toy trains as well. So standing, and you bend your knees and you use your arms as well. We go chugga chugga, chugga chugga, chugga chugga. Whoop, whoop. Let's keep going. Chugga, 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 chugga. There's so many toys in here and so many lovely sparkling lights as well. And we see a lovely big teddy bear the size of us. It's so warm and squishy. Let's go up and give it a big cuddle. Oh, this is just the best place ever. But we can't stand all day looking for toys. We've got to find Santa, haven't we? So we go through the back of the grotto and out into the back garden. And here we see Rodney the reindeer. That's right. He's a wee bit upset because he's far too young to go out with Santa and all the other reindeer delivering presents. But he thinks he might know where Santa is. So let's come into deer pose. Let's come down. That's it. Now, what you're going to do is sit on one of your bottom cheeks, that's it, and bend your legs, and we're going to turn round to the side and look like a deer. That's it. So the side that your legs are out to, you're going to look to the other side. That's it, just like that. And let's do both sides. So this is like a deer in the forest looking behind them. That's it. Over to the other side. That's it. And coming back round to the beginning again. Wonderful. So because Rodney's here and the other reindeer aren't, and Santa's not here, does that mean we've missed Santa? We can't help him deliver all the presents? And Rodney said, well, I'm afraid it does, yeah. I'm left behind here to take care of the grotto. But seeing as it's Christmas, I'm sure we could use some Christmas magic. So let's sit on our bottoms. That's it. Now put your hands on your knees and shut your eyes and sit up nice and tall, and we are going to see if we can summon up some Christmas magic by sitting and breathing nice and deeply through our noses, okay? So take one big deep breath and sitting as quietly and as still as possible to see if we get the Christmas magic. And all of a sudden, we see a bright white owl coming towards us. Let's come onto our knees and we're going to do big owl wings. That's it. Twit twoo. I am your magic Christmas owl. That's it. Jump on my back and I'll take you to Santa. Isn't that a stroke of luck? So our nice quiet sitting worked. So sometimes sitting quiet and still can make things work, don't you think? So we get in the owl's back and we fly through the sky. Let's do some flying, okay? And you can either balance on one leg or just put one leg out to the back. So you can fly like this with your hands out to the side, or if you want to, you can lift your leg right up like this. Okay, be very careful though and do both legs, okay? Remember, you can fly like this on your tiptoe, or you can bend forward. That's it, and fly nice and high across the sky with the owl. And we see Santa on his sleigh on the roof of a house. Let's do our big house pose again. That's it. Lovely. So we help Santa deliver some of the presents. He says, ho, 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 thank you for all your help. It's nice to see you. So let's pick up some presents. That's it. And put them in the children's bedrooms. That's it. But Santa says, well, you better hurry and get home because I need to deliver your presents too. So we say, thank you for letting us help you, Santa. And he says thank you in a very yoga way. He sits down with his legs crossed and he says, Namaste, for all our help, helping him deliver all the presents. And before we know it, we are back at our houses. So that our mummies and daddies don't know that we've been out helping Santa, we're going to get back into our beds and lie down. That's it. Lying down. That was a busy time, all the way to the North Pole and all that searching for Santa as well. And luckily, lovely Rodney the reindeer helped us and our lovely Christmas owl, and it meant that we could help Santa too. And we just lie back and think how wonderful Christmas time is and how lucky we are to have family and friends, and wishing luck to all the other children in the world as well, and hoping that they have a very happy Christmas too. So lying down, feeling nice and heavy. That's it, nice and still. And then we're going to wriggle our fingers and toes and gently roll onto our sides. That's it. And sitting up. Wonderful. So sitting up, we're going to say our magic yoga word again. So hands at your heart. And after 3, we're going to say namaste. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Namaste. Well done. Such a good Christmas yoga. And here comes Om. Yes, he loves Christmas yoga. Yes, so that Santa can be busy and deliver all his bones and treats. Yes, he absolutely loves Christmas. So thank you for joining us again today. Om and I wish you have a lovely, lovely Christmas, of course, and that you have all your family and friends and you have a very Merry Christmas indeed. And we'll see you next time. See you later.